Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Link has reacted to the yellow main support region quite nicely now, and we're actually moving up towards that blue Fibonacci zone, upside target zone you could call it, for the white third wave in our white bullish wave count. And this has been the probably most impulsive looking reaction well, for a long time. And there's still no sign of a pullback. So what are the targets, and what is the situation here on the Link chart? So as you might recall from previous videos, I'm still exploring or following a bullish thesis, bullish scenario, primarily for Link, especially as long as we're holding the $6.90 level. Now, can I rule out one more low? No. But what the analysis tells me, or what the chart tells me, is that even if we form one more low in this yellow support region, it could still be part of a larger bullish scenario. But at the moment, the market looks as if it wants to reach that blue zone. And it's important to understand the specifics of this white scenario, because the way this is laid out, it looks like a diagonal pattern, a pretty ugly one, where we have a wave 1, a wave 2. Yeah, and that was the wave 2 in September, where the price bottomed around 930. And we could be in a third wave now, which completed an A wave and a B wave, because the wave 1 is an ABC as well. It's a 3-wave move. So the wave 3 has to be a 3-wave move as well. A, B, C. What I normally want to see in a third wave is that it reaches the 138% extension. Now, can I rule out that it will finish a little earlier? No. So I'm showing you these levels here: 1457, 1622, 1732. What is important though is that in the next correction, in this fourth wave, it's not going to break below the 61.8 retracement of the third wave. It is too early to really define a support area because we haven't even reached the top yet. But why am I saying that it might not get to the 138% extension? Because we have to also consider the internal structure. So if I measure the length within that third wave, if I measure the length of the A wave, and then I go to the low of the B wave, then we know that a common target for the C wave is the 100% extension, and maybe even the 123.6 extension. So we're talking about some additional Fibonacci levels that we can watch. I'm going to highlight them here with those dotted lines. That means $4.09 is the next resistance, $15.25 and $16. There's an overlap around the $16 mark, right? So just additional levels to watch. I mean, we already nearly reached the 100% extension. So can I rule out that the wave 3 is just a little shorter than normally? And no, but as long as we don't even have any signal for a price top, I'm gonna, continue. I'm continuing to focus on higher. So the idea is that this here could be a C wave of wave 3 in the making. Until we have 5 waves though, the yellow count still is possible, which would be just a larger corrective rally, right? But for now, I'm focusing on upside in the short term, whether that's the yellow C wave in the yellow count, which might lead to another low or not. We don't know that at this stage. We don't know that until we get a test of wave 4 support. For now, I think we just need to understand what would be the first signal that a top of sorts is in place. And this move up looks impulsive without a clear microstructure. But what we normally do in these cases, if you are interested in a Fibonacci support area just short term, it's this one. It's going to be the area between the 50% and the 23.6 retracement. What we don't want in any impulse is a break below the 50% retracement at 1177, which means that if the price breaks below 1177, we have a first indication of a top. Now, this is a moving support area, so it will move higher with the price. But the bottom line is we should go a little higher, ideally. We have to pay attention to these resistances. And then once we start to see this micro support area break, that is when we can watch for support for this fourth wave. But ideally, we still push a little higher in the third wave. And I would prefer really 16 to 1732. So we'll see how we get there. For now, focusing on higher. And that's pretty much my view about Link. So that's the update. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.